Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Błażej Kubacki from NSKN Games and Paladin Card Protection. We got a few requests, so there is a lot of ground to cover in this video. Let's start with this glass. What is this glass? Well, you've seen it. I'm gonna put a card in here and I'm going to actually pour some Coke inside. Like so. And we're going to leave this card in the Coke glass, just a little offside here. I'm gonna try to squeeze it a little in for the duration of this video. Okay, so this is there. Let's see what happens with that sleeve. I'm going to be pushing it in from time to time like this. Now, the second thing you wanted to see is basically sleeves that are, well, you wanted to see what happens when you sleeve a deck, and does it topple? What is the difference in size between 50 cards sleeved in Paladins and an unsleeved deck? So what I'm going to quickly start is I'm actually going to sleeve a few of them very quickly, because there is one important thing you always need to know. When you're sleeving, it's good to do this to get rid of some of the air you have inside. And I'm going to sleeve the last 3 cards very quickly. Okay, now this is 55 cards. They come from In the Name of Odin, again CCG size. This is 55 cards from In the Name of Odin, sleeved in Percival's. And this is 55 cards unsleeved. Okay, so there is a notable difference in size, as you can see, but it's by far not double the size. Why 55 cards? Well, because our packets come with 55 cards, which is like going to 11, only 5 times better. And this is the 55 cards. Now, what you wanted to also see, I'm going to move this aside a little bit for this presentation, is what happens when you strike at the table. And I'm going to exactly do this. As you can see, you can actually see from the water and probably hear it quite well. The table is tipped multiple times. Nothing happens to the deck. Let's see what happens when I do this, and when I do this. The cards, yes, they do slide a little bit, but not much more as others. Okay, I'm actually going to take this away for the further presentations. I'm going to do this and this. As you can see, they are not very tippy or fiddly. These are durable, tough, and thick sleeves, so you will see some difference, but as you can see, it doesn't topple easily. Now, the next issue I want to cover is double sleeving. So again, I have a card here. I'm going to try to double sleeve it. The truth is that this is a rather thick sleeve. So again, 2 sleeves here. So as much as you can actually do it, it's rather difficult. But I am going to do this nonetheless. I am not quite convinced if this is what you really want with Paladin sleeves. Well, let's try to do this. I've never double sleeved actually, so this is getting a bit difficult for me, but as you can probably see by now, come on, get in there. Sorry, I need to kind of start from the beginning. Yes, as you can see, it's absolutely possible, although you can also see that the sleeves have changed their shape a little bit, but still you can do this and the sides of the sleeves don't split. However, I'd probably advise a thinner sleeve for what's inside. Now I'm going to actually get rid of one of those sleeves, and I'm going to leave just one, because there is one final issue. Come on, keep sitting in there. Because there is one final issue for this, which is sandpaper. Someone asked about how our protectors protect against prolonged use. So what I have here is some P100 grade paper. As you can see, I have a little bit, cut a little piece of it, actually tried a little bit of what happens here with it. So this comes from this sheet, and well, you can start looking at the time here. Let's see what happens after, let's say, about 10 seconds. Right, this is fascinating TV, isn't it? I think we're done right about now. Now, as you can see, there is some damage to the sleeve, yes, of course, but the card still remains undamaged. Let's see how much time it takes us from now to actually penetrate the sleeve. So, have you heard any good jokes lately? Because this is going to take a while. I guess I can still... the sleeve is already damaged and I'm trying to stay at the same spot all the time. As you can see, the sleeve, well, it's not yet penetrated, but it's already beginning to show a lot of wear. Let's continue for still yet a moment. Well, I guess I could probably do this until we actually penetrate, but this would take some time. The card remains undamaged. The sleeve, unfortunately, is damaged a little bit. And just to show you off a little bit what happens when you use sandpaper on the on actually just a card, I'm going to do this. And as you can see, as you can see, there is damage appearing instantly on the card. Alright, so let's come to the final thing. This card has been in Coke for the whole duration of this video. I'm going to take a Kleenex here, take the card out. Let's get rid of this. Okay. And let's get rid of the Coke. Let's remove the card from the sleeve first. No water damage, of course. As for the sleeve itself, the binding's strong. And as for the Coke itself, I'm going to actually drink it because I do drink Coke and I know this is unhealthy. Anyway, the Paladin, we're going to lay off with the torture for the weekend and maybe possibly Monday as well, but we're still open to suggestions. If you have anything you'd like to see the cards sleeved in Paladin card protectors endure, just please make sure to leave this in the comments. And again, if you are just simply watching this on YouTube, there is a Kickstarter project for Paladin sleeves. You can find the links down in the description. And for now, all I need to do actually is to sign off myself and wish you all a great weekend. Bye!